السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. I would like to introduce to you the alumni of Renaissance Academy. We are here today to talk a little bit about ourselves and how we embody the mission and vision of our Islamic school, that is Renaissance Academy. We will discuss how the mission and vision of Renaissance Academy has benefited us in the best possible way, both academically and Islamically. A little about myself. I, Anas Sayyid, graduated from Renaissance Academy in May of 2012. I'm attending St. Edward's University to pursue a Bachelor of Business Administration and Finance. I will hope to be a financial advisor professionally. Now I would like to introduce to you Brother Abdul Muhammad Abdul Muhid, who graduated from Renaissance Academy in May of 2013. He is currently a pre-med student pursuing a Bachelor of Science at the University of Texas at Austin. He is a biology major who is heavily involved in the community, giving khutbahs and leading daily prayers in local masajids. Abdul Muhammad will be doing a short recitation before speaking on the importance of the mission and vision of Renaissance Academy.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل إنني هداني ربي إلى صراط مستقيم دينا قيما ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين. قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين لا شريك له وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين. قل أغير الله أبغي ربا وهو رب كل شيء ولا تكسب كل نفس إلا عليها ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم فيه تختلفون. وهو الذي جعلكم خلائف الأرض ورفع بعضكم فوق بعض درجات ليبلوكم فيما آتاكم إن ربك سريع العقاب وإنه لغفور رحيم. صدق الله العظيم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala beautifully details in these last ayahs of Surah Al-An'am of our mission in life. Our mission, that our prayer, our worship, our life and our death are all for Allah Azza wa Jal. As Muslims first and as alumni of Renaissance Academy, we have come here today to show the community how much we have excelled, both in the affairs of this dunya and our preparation for the akhirah. And let me be honest, I believe Renaissance Academy is a one-of-a-kind institution that can provide a platform for a student where that student is able to come forward in the community and stand out as a leader. And personally, I don't think I could have received a better platform than the one I received at Renaissance Academy. It was at Renaissance where I learned to recite the Quran, where I learned to give khutbahs, and where I had the opportunity to lead prayers. And with all humbleness, I do not believe that I could have gone anywhere better for me, academically and spiritually than Renaissance Academy. First is because of the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal that I was able to accomplish any of this. It is then because of the opportunities and experiences I had at Renaissance that I now lead prayers and give khutbahs at our local masajids. It is because of the mission of Renaissance, the mission to graduate students with academic excellence, leadership skills, and distinguished moral principles who contribute to Islam and fully live, who contribute to the society and fully live the values of Islam. Today as a community, you will have the opportunity to witness firsthand the fruits of this mission. I would now like to introduce Zaid Sheikh, who graduated from Renaissance Academy in 2013. He is currently pursuing a Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science at the University of Texas at San Antonio. He hopes to work with computer information systems professionally. Now, Zaid would like to speak on living the Islamic identity.
Living the Islamic identity all comes down to the individual and whether they decide to protect it or discard it for the sake of other people. And if it could be tied to one word, it should be tied to freedom. Freedom is what truly dictates the level at which a person is willing to live the Islamic identity. I should know this because for the majority of my first semester, I lived away from home. And believe me, when you live even an hour and a half away from home, you have a lot of freedom. More freedom than most people could ask for. And most of us know that generally, freedom is a good thing, but not always. Freedom can consume you, bring out the darkest parts of a human, and ultimately turn them into a vile and repulsive person. Or, you can take advantage of it, apply it to all the different parts of your life, and become one of the most aspired and noteworthy individuals in your community. And that's exactly what I plan to do. I've seen both sides of the coin as far as educational institutions go, and I know the pros and the cons. However, one benefit that Renaissance Academy has endowed me with, that triumph over all other benefits, is the ability to retain my identity as a Muslim no matter where I go. And at the end of the day, it really is us who chooses how far am I willing to go to protect the Islamic identity that I grew up with. Now I would like to introduce Mukarram Sayyid, who graduated from Renaissance Academy in 2012. He is currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in the Macomb School of Business at the University of Texas at Austin. Aside from working towards his degree, Mukarram is deeply involved in organizations responsible for creating and coordinating events. He would like to speak on the importance of having leadership roles at the university level.
The University of Texas at Austin houses a profusion of different ethnicities, social, and religious groups. To be an active contributor to the university level, one must possess a selective collection of traits. Alhamdulillah, my involvement in different organizations around campus has enabled me to develop and master these skills. However, this was not possible on my own, except with the aid and guidance that I received at Renaissance Academy. At Renaissance, the stepping stones were laid before me, giving me the ability to start my journey on becoming the leader I hope to be. There were many instances where I was put under pressure to complete certain tasks, but that is part of being a leader. A leader is someone who knows the way, follows the path, and leads others through the hard times. I believe as a Muslim American and an Islamic school graduate, we have the responsibility to guide others with our knowledge and expertise, and inshallah, I hope to continue this effort throughout my life and leave a positive legacy that others can one day follow. I would like to now introduce Muhammad Faisal Sheikh, who graduated from Renaissance Academy in 2012. He is currently pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering at Texas A&M University.
Assalamu alaikum. As students at Renaissance Academy and as current college students, we have all endured through challenging classes. In my experience so far, I have taken several challenging classes, some of which include multivariable calculus and engineering physics too. However, the question here is, how was I able to accomplish this? It is simply because Renaissance Academy has instilled in me two different characteristics: time management and patience. If you value something, then you must set aside some time for it, or else what is the point? During my time at Renaissance, I learned I have to give 100% to succeed and do well in my classes. I had to organize my time and develop a sense of patience. We may become frustrated in studying and wondering why we're not doing so well or why this particular class is so hard. But the most important thing to remember is that you will be able to correct yourself with patience. I relate good work ethic to our khushu in salah. Anytime we may wander away, we come back, and with patience, we slowly secure our bond with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I would like to now introduce Hafsa Ali, who graduated from Renaissance Academy in 2013. She is currently a junior in St. Edward's University, pursuing a Bachelor of Science and in Biology and Liberal Arts honors. After completing her bachelor's, she hopes to earn a MPH and an MD. Today she is going to discuss how being a Renaissance graduate has shaped her college experience.
Thank you. Those of you who know me may recall that I graduated from Renaissance Academy just last year. So why am I a junior instead of a freshman? Renaissance Academy prepared me to score well on AP exams and accumulate a good number of dual credit courses from the local college. In fact, I learned Arabic so well that I was able to take a challenge exam and get credit for the first two courses of Arabic at the college level. At Renaissance Academy, I had the opportunity and support to accomplish all of this, but I gained so much more than academics from my experience. For most people, the teenage years are when we begin to develop a sense of who we are as individuals. This is also when we are most insecure and experiencing rapid changes in our lives. At Renaissance, we have a great positive culture. Like a family, we accept each other in all our weirdnesses as we grow and learn together. Here, peer pressure constitutes doing well at school and being the best students, kids, and Muslims that we can be. During my semester at St. Edward's, I met quite a few students from many diverse backgrounds. I noticed that many of them seem unsure of themselves and their identity as Muslims and their ethnic identity. I think being at Renaissance for my teen years has helped me develop a strong sense of self and self-esteem. In the big scheme of life, this is one of the most valuable things that one can gain from a high school or middle school experience. For Renaissance students, our confidence in our identity, understanding of being, and academic advantage will take us a long way in life. I would like to introduce Hasher Ali, who graduated from Renaissance Academy in 2012. He is currently pursuing a BA from the Plan 2 Honors Program at the University of Texas, as well as a BBA in Investment Finance from the McCombs School of Business. Hasher hopes to become an investment banker and nonfiction writer after graduation. Tonight, he will be delivering our concluding remarks.
Renaissance Academy is the visionary promise that every American Muslim child deserves a complete education. In its very short history, Renaissance Academy has already become a leader in delivering the finest Arabic and Quranic instruction, as well as approaching the Islamic studies more academically than ever before in the United States. At the same time, it's been nurturing deep curiosity in the sciences and providing rigorous exposure for the liberal arts. The awards and honors that my fellow alumni earned during their time here speak for themselves. Our current endeavors, our bold goals speak even more loudly. The Academy is living up to its vision of delivering graduates who really have a chance at shaping the society they were born and raised in. But I'd be humble enough to say that we're only the tip of the iceberg, a preview of Renaissance Academy's true potential. The young students here today have much better teachers and far more resources than we had in the 90s when many of us enrolled in the first ever Islamic school in Austin. Today, the hope for your children is stronger than it's ever been. However, we're here tonight for the 7th annual Renaissance Academy night because we know we could have never made it without your generous support. Tonight, future generations of Renaissance Academy success stories can be secured. I ask the creator of all worlds, Allah Azza wa Jal, to make it possible for all of us to lead meaningful lives of learning, and to always remember the vision of Renaissance Academy and how it can bring success in this world and in the next. Ameen.